Hi there, boys and girls. I've got a rather huge announcement today. A few things happened. TikTok accepted me as an affiliate marketer. And I saw that notice and I thought, big deal. I put a heap of products up in about 20 minutes, and if they sell, they sell. If they don't, they don't. I don't give a rat's ass, to be honest. I've decided that I'm going to change my hobby. I've been an Olympic standard shooter all of my life, well, certainly my adult life. I missed the Canadian Olympics in archery because of a rotor cuff failure 2 weeks before the event. But I've always had a passion for sculpting, and I've done busts of Superior Court judges, and I've appeared next to people like John Maitland, Pro Hart, really well-known Australian artists. In the same gallery, I presented my works in White Patch Gallery when it was alive and running. Don't really know what happened to White Patch. I think David may have passed away. It was there one day and gone the next. And really dear, sweet people, wonderful people. If you're out there, I hope you hear that and you heard my comments. Love you both. Anyway, I propose to make a series of dragons about 12 inches high, and they will depict human emotions. There'll be an angry dragon, a happy dragon, a lazy dragon. I'm going to use human character defects and display them in my porcelain dragons. I'm not much for glazing, although I'm going to get good at it for this process. This had originally been meant to be a collaboration between myself and a young Nigerian artist, but he bailed on it. He got frightened that if it sounds too good to be true, it can't be true, and he disadvantaged himself immensely. I mean, it was my intent to make 2 sets and collaborate with him, particularly with the decorative end, with the coloured glazing and the clear glazing. Now, I have to make a new kiln. I don't have one in this country, but I'm going to make the kiln myself. It'll be a gas-fired kiln. But as I make these artworks, I'm going to record it, and I'm hoping that you'll give me your comments, your creative thoughts regarding what's being achieved, and be part of the process with me. It'll be somewhat slow and arduous. I mean, making a figure is actually not a big deal. I'm kind of lucky. I never studied art at all, but if you asked me to make a fish, I would cut off the bit that didn't look like a fish. I mean, it's not real difficult. But I have works of art in this house. There's only 2 left. There's a bust of my father, his head, and it's been broken about 4 times by children running in the house, so I glue it back together and paint it again. And then the bed head, when I was making a 4-poster bed many years ago, probably 25, 30 years ago. And in the headboard, I thought it'd be nice to put a carving in the centre of that. And in those days we didn't have a lot of really good tools, but I had a set of chisels and I started cutting this oval out, and I had no idea what I was going to achieve. And I suddenly thought, I'll put a cross in the middle of it. And I'm doing that, and I thought, wow, I can put a couple of hands on that cross. So I put 2 hands on it, and they were 2 clearly male hands, and I thought, one of them could be a female. So I remodeled and trimmed it down, and I still see it every day for the past 25, 30 years. It looks fabulous. But I've always been able to create art, and I've always been able to sell art. I don't know that I'll sell these dragons. I think they'll be a gift for Susie unless someone offers me a substantial amount of money. That's been known to happen. Please comment. Please watch as we go through this process. It'll be a growing process for all of us, especially me. I'm going to undertake things that I've never done before, and I guess YouTube is going to be really helpful in putting this together. Take care, my friends. Bye.